Otherwise, Muscovy can continue to prolong the burn. Gonna bring you to... Actually, no. No, sweet. They're going for Neva for me. This looks good, but I can do more. Bello Zero might become my friend. I don't know if I'm close enough to really be their friend. But I could take this low development province so that I would border them. And I get Bello Zero as a subject, maybe. They'd have 12 development. Why doesn't he create Novgorod? Oh, I will. It'll be dangerous having so many subjects, because they'll probably all hate me for having combined strength. But I will probably have Bello Zero, Kasimov, Livonia, and Novgorod. I'll feed Novgorod. I'll just get Bello Zero inside me as fast as possible, and I'll get Kasimov. It's a shame, because it's better just to eat these provinces for myself, but I'm looking to do damage to Muscovy without making myself as big a target as this really is going to do. I'm not sure I'll get Sweden off my back, though. They'll probably want to coalition me. At the very least, they'll go outraged. They may join with Hungary, but honestly, I'm not seeing it. And I like Muscovy's allies. I want them to be as they are. And shoot, I was planning on eating Ryazan, right? Apparently eating Ryazan is too much. But I want to eat Ryazan. Like I said, Ryazan brings way too much to Muscovy's strength here. And it's a great province that should be mine. It's only 13%. Hopefully this doesn't put too much distance between myself and Bello Zero. I'll feel like a right fool if it does. Ryazan only had 10,000 troops. It was Tver that had 20. Still 10,000 troops I'd rather not fight, and wouldn't have to if I simply take Tula. So this piece would leave our foe very stripped of forts. He'd have these two, which haven't mattered whatsoever. He'd lose Kashing. He'd have Kazan that we don't care much about. He'd still have Nizhny Novgorod, which is a bit of a pain. And I will I'll bring the Ottomans that bit closer to me. Which is good and bad, I suppose. Sweden's still mad about this. The Teutons, the Regans. Lots of people are mad about what this will do. Too bad. I am all powerful, so I decide. Plus, loads of people are busy coalitioning somebody else. If you don't border them, Muscovy will just vassalize Bello Zero. You think? I mean, they may well ally them, but you're saying I should probably take this province so that I can get them as a vassal. That would mean not taking Tula or giving up something else. I want Kasimov out because this fort is a pain. Well, looking at it, Bello Zero is not a priority. It would be nice to get. But, yeah, not a priority. Polotsk, I have too many cores on there. Too many cores on me, they would never agree to it. I have Yaroslav's core as well. I mean, I could get war reparations, but that's not what we're looking for here. Nothing to return, nothing to give up. There's always more land to take. Wouldn't Muscovy annex Ryazan soon? No problem with them then. Yeah, you make a good point. Ryazan doesn't matter for that much, it's just one little... hopefully they don't erect a fort there, or else I'll feel like a right fool. But this seems pretty good for us. Hell, I could take Karelia if I really wanted to as well. strips their core of it, although it's not one of their core provinces, or not one of their state provinces. Looks good. We'll have all the everything we need on them very soon, especially as that battle finishes up. Yeah, they are almost down and out. He says, as the battles carry on. Yeah, send them packing once again. And with Kazan down, that's the end. Now when it comes to war contribution, well, yeah, most of this dosh actually goes over to Ottomans who frankly deserve it. And could still mount a fairly meaty coalition against me. I'm hoping that it doesn't, but hey. Cancel a subject who has a core in Muscovy. Nah. I hope I can get Belozero and Kasimov as subjects. I may or may not, we'll see. Those Swedes will not be too happy. And this isn't even everything I'm doing, because I need to finish off the Great Horde as well. My overextension is going to be pretty maximum. Jake, wait 4 months for the start of a new year and lower aggressive expansion. Well, that would matter for nobody. That wouldn't be enough to get Sweden out of anything. I reckon I should just do it and get on with dealing with the Great Horde as well. Yeah, I'm pussyfooting around this too much. I mean, who's going to coalition me? Hungary, Livonian Order, Teutonic Order, Riga, Lithuania, Sweden. That's if they do that. And that's a big if. We've had some outraged people for a long time. Muscovy and Hungary didn't coalition me together. They were scared little pupsters. Of course, it could still happen. I shouldn't be too frivolous about it. But we shouldn't be too frivolous about declawing the Muscovites either. So, farewell. Wow. Ooh, wow. Spicy. Okay, you love me, right, Belozero? Oh, baby, that's nice. You love me, right? I don't think something is quite being calculated there. You don't like me, but hey, we'll sort things out. I should core what I need to. Neva deserves to be mine. Sadly, I can't do that. But I will once these two provinces are spat out. Kaching will be mine, of course. Wait, I do have a... Oh, shoot, I had a fort on Rostov all along. I just never activated it. What a fool I am. Okay, I don't want to pay extra for this, but... goodbye. I'll get you cored. I'll also get you cored. And of course, Vladimir cored. You win for now, Chula. Kazim is a horde, can't diplo-vassalize hordes. Ooh, wow. That might be tricky. I mean, you shouldn't diplo-vassalize hordes, that's a given. But at least I can conquer them later on as long as they don't ally, like, as long as they don't ally you. Ha, Muscovite's protective of Belozero. Well, I need to ally... Ooh, oh, of course I'm at war. This won't bring in anybody that isn't already planning on being in that coalition against me. We give plenty of land to the Ottomans. They are happy. They could be happier, though. Do they want anything else? I mean, I have no problems giving you this land, Ottomans. No problems at all. You bled for me, and for that I am very grateful. Oh boy, they love that. And these are the only provinces that I was looking for. Swell. And those 15 favors are going to help me out so much. I'd get even more if I took less. I mean, I don't need Pronsk right now. Hell, I don't really need anything, but Pronsk is not worth 7 Ottoman favors to me. I can come back and take that province whenever I want. Ryazan I really want, though. It's a good one. And otherwise, the Muscovites will probably just fight them for it. So yeah, I'll take that. Take the money as well, of course. Jake, enforce military access with Golden Horde. There's no point. I'm going to have a bunch of subjects anyway. And when it comes down to it, we'll be able to get access one way or the other. I mean, Crimea is probably always willing to lend a hand. And then we'll figure it out. And then there's Nagai, you know, Nagai likes us. Okay, oh, rivalry? Soon I'll just eclipse those losers. Neutral, economic, and military. Really? But I mean, Belozero... I'll get them on my side. I mean, the problem is this, and the overextension will go away, and I'll get them as my loyal vassals. It's the state of the Reformation. That's a good question. Pretty poor, pretty pathetic, to be honest. I don't think we're going to have a bombastic 30-year war. Might fire though. Might do it. Okay, this seems pretty good. There's no point in me taking even more for you. There's no point in giving land to Ryazan, since that just makes our friend Muscovy that bit stronger. I could annul that alliance, but do I want to? It'll stop Nagai hating me so much. War reparations are not worth hurting the Ottoman favours there. Take fewer ducats for mill access, Jake. It's not worth the trouble. That is true. Does enforced military access cost favors though? Oh, I don't want to lose those favors over enforced military access. We'll find a way. I mean, if anyone's going to attack me, it's Hungary. And then, you know, the Ottomans have their soft underbelly to work their way into anyway. So let's not sweat about that. Good job, me. Whew. Okay. We're in the danger zone now, but we can work on that. I will spit out Novgorod for 1. I will try to get you on my side for 2, although this will damage my economical base tax. At least I'll be able to take Neva. I don't want to have this overextension malarkey. 2 provinces for Novgorod. Excellent. And with that, Neva becomes mine. Belozero and Chasm. Alright, so Chasm won't be my friend, but Belozero will. And so far it looks okay. I need to ally them and then do a bunch of other things with them. It would be a good idea to puff out my chest a bit more, but we can't go for that just yet. Oh, and of course Ryazan's getting cored. And I may as well keep the forts. Don't need to pay for them all right now, but if we're not facing any devastation, there's no point in having them active. You can take care of these 2. Yeah, Muscovy looks fine, thankfully. Kaching. Forget Kaching, Rostov will have you handled, and then Vladimir will handle all this stuff. Good. There we go. Okay, this is worrisome. This coalition is going to form against me. It'll comprise of Hungary, Riga, Livonian Order, Sweden, and my diplomatic reputation is a bit down the toilet right now. Would be a good idea just to bump that trust up with the Ottomans a touch more so they don't get any funny ideas. Hungary, Teutonic Order. I could get Livonian Order out of it if they're willing to give me Ossel, which they are not. Yeah, they got plenty of reasons not to. Maybe I should seek some other better friends. But I'd have to get involved in this for that to happen. Are the breakpoints for trust? Well, yeah, 80 trust will stop them from rivaling me. Which is probably a great point for putting it up to 80. Because they are short a rival. They don't want that province too badly now, do they? Nah, they love me. Even if their mission is to take that. Oh, they dropped the mission. Great. Just great. Declare on Riga for the sake of halting the coalition. Too dangerous to do that right now. Unless it would get me into a war with people that would coalition me. Which, you know, there is reason, good reason for that. Yeah, Hungary, Teutonic Order, Livonians, Regans, and Swedes. The Swedes I can push out if I get that, the relations with them that bit higher. And I am trying to improve relations with them, so that's okay. Get an alliance with Belozero while we can. Because, you know, that'll stop people from doing this. Teutonic Order have joined that coalition. Livonian Order have joined that coalition. And I'm fully expecting Hungary to join. Hungary have joined in. Alright. Nothing unexpected, basically. And this is good, we can mop up your rebels so they don't become an issue. And I need Belozero to like me. Oh, they already love me. Well, I'll get that marriage in and then get them vassalized. Good, aggressive expansion, free land. Alright, Sweden are not joining yet. I am surprised. They are outraged. They wouldn't. There we go. But I might be able to push them out before they get any funny ideas, like I said. Oh wow, Rostov's looking pretty damn good. Not a great power just for show. We are, however, criminally short on manpower. That I should deal with. Novgorod's our subject. We're coring everything that we have here. Novgorod don't hate me too much. Adding Belozero to the mix might change that. Welcome to the family, Belozero. Heck yes. So I'm up to my... Oh, 5 out of 4 relations isn't so hot. Great power projection from destroying Muscovy. Long may that remain the case. I really don't want Sweden to turn on me here, though. I mean, I'm not looking for that. I should turn on Hungary, though. They're going to be like a perma rival for you. I'm surprised they're not my rival already. I should think carefully who else should be my enemy. Preferably, well, I've already got one of Sweden's enemies by my side, so enemy of enemy will tick up there. Jake, great power influence on Sweden. Could do it. I mean, I want to kick them out of this coalition as swiftly as possible, because I don't want to have to face that anytime soon. I mean, I could totally face it down, I just do not want to. So what about you, Chasm? Defender against the Great Horde. I could totally ally Chasm and destroy Great Horde here. It would pause that coring though. And it's no big deal to me if the Great Horde take that. I don't even want it. Well, not on cultural grounds, but it is in a nice place there. I wish I could just make the Great Horde my rival. Feels bad to destroy them, but what can you do? Savoy, Jake, they will soon get crashed by their coalition. Oh, wow. It's a bad day to be you. It's a shame Hungary didn't join that coalition. Would have stopped them from joining mine. Thankfully, though, I've got such great trust with the Ottomans that they shouldn't turn on me. But I should still keep those high as we can. Make Oka your state land. Yeah, I should do that. Really should. And I have more states as well. Ryazan is really nice as a province, so I will have to do them. I like Neva, but it was more about taking power away from Muscovy. There we go, we're so much more lucrative in the Novgorod node now. That's excellent news. And of course the Boyars want more. I mean, I could happily give them some trash like this, but I'd rather give them something with high autonomy that I just took in the war. Which would be you, but you've got good things that aren't manpower there. What have I taken recently-ish? I mean, this one is kind of okay. Vladimir has low manpower. Who would have thought all these Muscovite lands would have low manpower? Alright, I'll just chuck them a grainy bone. No real harm done there. Would love some levies. Really would love some levies. And the burghers could well give me that Diplo support I've been looking for all my life. Spent a lot of that. Alright, we're looking okay. Well, we're looking better than okay, we're looking not half bad. The devastation around Kiev has gone away, so I can or rather I can mothball that fort. These provinces look like arse. It's very tempting to smack a fort down on Kursk. I do pay a lot of money for my forts. I'll wait for war exhaustion to go away so I can get Oka a bit cheaper. Does Muscovy even have a single worthwhile province left? Yeah, I mean their development is still pretty high. Let's look at their developed provinces. Morom is amazing at 39, and it's Muscovite. Which is my culture, for what it's worth. Yeah, this is nice. This reminds me of the game that I played as Novgorod. I took all of Russia and built it tall. Made every province at least, what was it, 15 development, I think? Maybe more. In any case, it was a great, great Russia. So yeah, this land is still good, but thankfully it is now very unfortified. You can get up into their soft underbelly so easily. And it's nice to have Belo Zero as a subject. I will likely integrate them when I can. Poor Chasm, though. See, now they would accept my vassalization offer. Now that they're getting utterly curb-stomped. If only I had that aggressive expansion impact. Okay, so I want Sweden out of this coalition before it fires. Well, damn. I sure hope the Ottomans are keen on joining in here. Thank God they are. Thank God they are. Imagine if they didn't. So it was the Teutons who decided to fire this, and they've got some very heavy help on their hand. Hot damn, those numbers are a bit terrifying, especially since the Ottomans are indebted and feeling a bit roughed up. Also, my forts are down. That's a bit troubling. That's a lot of people to fight. This is going to be a big one. So what better place to call it there? Because after all, it is midnight. I wouldn't want to serve up all the excitement too fast now, would we? Manpower is low, the Ottomans are in debt, and they're probably a bit scunnered with me for everything that I've been doing to them. Livonia is tired out, and we never did push Sweden out. We're probably going to regret that, since the Swedes bring in a whole lot of pain to this train. Still, we will bring them down. Boy, will we bring them down. But that's a story for another day. 3,000 in debt. Call me when it hits 30k. Try playing on very hard mode, then see how much debt the Ottomans get into. But regardless, we are done here for tonight, and we'll be back later. After some delicious patrician, of course. But just from me for now, for tonight, it's cheers. And it's cheerio.